I go home. Now I like the time that it gave me because I could go after I got off, my own gig working. I could go to the bookstore and read because I still like reading a whole lot back then, right? Not to say I don't like reading now, but that was still my zone. So I could I could go work out, I could go read, I could take care of stuff, go home, and all this other stuff. So I was in a good zone. But I got tired of standing in the street smelling like exhaust every day, and okay, I know I can do something else where I can work even less and make more money. So as I'm standing there, somebody drives by and well, people constantly driving by handing you flyers. So I asked one lady, I was like, how much, you pay for this flyer? She's like, I don't know, about $60. I was like, $60? How long did they take for them to do it? She's like, I don't know, about an hour. I said, wait a minute. So somebody made $60 in an hour. Doing what? Doing this little cheesy flyer? She like, yeah, I don't think it's cheesy. So I was like, oh, dang, my apologies. But it's like $50 for an hour. Like, dang, people don't make that at no job. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of job you got that you make $60 an hour? But that's what I found out Kinko's, now FedEx, Kinko's was making to do graphic design work. So I was like, oh, I'm finna learn graphic design. So now I cut back. At that point, I started cutting back on my workout and book reading time and switched over to reading books about graphic design. So I started going to the Borders, reading books on design, seeing who were the best designers, seeing what they were, what kind of designs they were making, and then I would go back and try to recreate their designs. I went and rented a computer at Rent-A-Center. That mode was hitting for like $40 a week. So I was like, dang. And I was trying to work less because normally the $40 a week wouldn't have been nothing, but now because I'm working less because I'm trying to study too, and then learn the computer, learn the program, which was, I didn't even have Photoshop back then. I had some little clip art program, but I wanted to make the clip art look as professional as possible. So anyway, I went through that whole process, went through the stress of that, went through the people looking at me like I'm crazy, talking to me like, dude, what you doing? You was already making some money. You should be happy. Stick with that, blah, 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 blah. You got to like silence all that crazy ass noise, right? And so I got better at it. And I was like, well, shoot, I did something for somebody. It was like, man, this is nice. And actually, the first design I sold, I went to a coffee shop and I walked around in there. I saw what it was like. I looked at the little flyer that they had. Wasn't too many people in there, but I liked the coffee shop. I was like, this is nice. So I looked at, who was there, and I checked out everything, and I said, all right, cool. I went home, and I made a logo. It was called, what's the name of that coffee shop? 736 Java was the name of the place. 736 Java was the first real client I had. So I went home, made a logo. Actually, it was an ad. It was a logo and an ad. Went put it on his phone cord, boarding and everything, had high gloss paper and everything. Went back in there the next day, and this lady that was in the back, I was like, excuse me, ma'am, you work here? She's like, I own the place. I said, yeah, I was in here yesterday. She's like, yeah, I remember you coming in. I said, I wanted to show you something. Is it okay? And I could see it on her face. She's like, here we go with like another sales pitch or something. So I took my little case out, opened it up, flipped it around, and she was like, the most beautiful words ever. How much? I was like, okay, I'm gonna design. Now I can go do this. So he connected me with her brother, who was a preacher. He needed some stuff, who connected me with some more people. Next thing you know, I'm doing stuff for this clothing store. The clothing store is like, man, you need to get with this one client of ours. He owns an advertising agency. I can't remember his name. He used to be a football player, but Don Coleman Advertising Agency back in the day, right? So he's like, you need to get with him. And I started doing some freelance work over there. And as I'm growing with that money, he got my office. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of snowballed into.
So